This is Mr. Lobo, and I'm here in a top secret, secure, undisclosed location near Granite Bay, California. And boy, are we excited to leave. It is time to go, people. But we have had a great time. We had a great time doing the behind the scenes on Paul Bennell's new movie, A Blind Bargain, which is coming out next year. We did hours of interviews, we probably shot 50 hours, if not more, right, Aaron, of material. All of that's going to be distilled into behind the scenes, probably featurette, maybe some other material for Cinema Insomnia, for the promotion of the movie. So that's going to be exciting as we go forward with A Blind Bargain into the rest of this year and into next year. But we're coming home. We're going home. We had a couple of really good fan meetups just recently. We had a bunch of fans get together in Emeryville, which is in the Bay Area, a place called Super Duper Burger. And we met with Sonny and Maxine, two of our little Sleepless Night Lobo Cubs who came with their mom, Rhiannon, and their dad, Sonny's mom, Rhiannon, and Sonny's dad, Ryan. And Dale was there to represent his cat, Huey, who is producing our next episode, Frozen Dead, which you can be an associate producer of. And of course, Mojo was there, Russell Mojo Man Hunsberger, and his wife Akiko was there. So thank you to all the Insomniacs who came out to the Bay Area meetup. And then we did another meetup at in Roseville, all the Villes. We were in Emeryville and we went to Roseville. John's Incredible Pizza. It was a pizza buffet that has themed rooms, and we picked the Cabin Fever room because it was the most unappealing for children. And there we met with Alyssa Lynn came out again. She made a Cinema Insomnia cake. Daryl was there, who you might know as I Dream of Jeannie in the Twitch chat. Mike Colossal, who's also in the Twitch chat sometimes, was there as well. Paul Tidd, who has helped us out with various episodes. We even filmed a bit with him there to be the first male Real 7 girl. And his mom, Leanne, was there. So thanks to everyone who came out. And of course, Mo Betterman, the legend himself, my old master, Mo Betterman, of course. I used to write for Mo and Sinitra and the whole gang, Jay and Matt and everyone, when I was the head writer for the Mo Betterman show back in the 90s. And Mo Betterman himself came out and was hilarious and fun and brought a lot of great energy to our festivities there at John's Incredible Pizza last night. We're gonna have one more hurrah before heading out of town with Sinitra at Mel's Diner. Maybe a couple other people might meet us there too, who knows. So it'll be pretty exciting. And then we're gonna be heading straight out, leaving California. Finally, it's like Escape from New York. Get over the bridge, the Mind Bridge, escape over the wall on a balloon. Our first stop is going to be Salt Lake City. We're going to meet with Mike Cadaver, who has been making a ton of important and drastic improvements to the channel. It's really going to make a big difference for us in the future, and it's already made a big difference for us now in transitioning away from the Roku-based version of the channel that we had initially. We of course still feed the channel to Roku, but with this version of the channel, we could ultimately feed it to Amazon or Apple TV or anything else. And other things as well. For other exciting things, a live stream. We could do live streaming on the channel. A lot of things we couldn't do before we're going to be able to do. So anyway, we definitely want to meet with Mike Cadaver because we couldn't have done it without him, and it'll be fun to actually get to see him in person and thank him for all his work for OSI 74. Then we're going to go to Casper, Wyoming to see Rad Abrams, skateboard attorney. Mark Hyman, who is Rad Abrams, who channels Rad Abrams, lives there in Casper. He has his own channel that he has been launching called Casper One. He is one of the last true journalists, and he is a staple of that community. And really, any community. I mean, Mark just cares about people, and that comes out in his work. But we're going to hang out with him in Casper and get some bits for Huey's episode. And that'll be a lot of fun in Casper, Wyoming. And we'll probably meet a fan or two in Wyoming while we're there. And then we're going to be headed towards Twin Cities, Minnesota. And in Twin Cities, Minnesota, we're going to meet with Jennifer Prettyman, who we met on the set of A Blind Bargain. She's a filmmaker in her own right and is making 2 movies right now there. She's also a friend of Christopher Mim, who also lives in that general area. So maybe we'll see Christopher Mim there too. Maybe he'll put us in a monster movie. That would be cool. Then we're going to Madison, Wisconsin. And we're going to see Vivi, our first official Sleepless Night Lobo Cub. And of course her and her dad live there, and that'll be a fun visit to see that. We've never met them in person, so that'll be fun. And then from there, we're going to Chicago, Illinois to see Mr. Lobo's son, and maybe Svengoolie, if he's lucky. Maybe we'll see Mitch O'Connell, our artist friend who lives there. Other folks from that general area might be fun to see. Jeff Carlson, who knows? Who knows who we'll see in Chicago? That could be an exciting day. Then we're going to be going to a place that is Holy Land. This is a mecca. At least this is a place that I really want to see. This is the Village Place Coney Island restaurant, which everyone calls the hot dog place. And it is in Westland, Michigan, the mighty mitten of Michigan. This is where Jeffrey Allen Arnett, the late great Jeffrey Allen Arnett, used to draw all those wonderful cartoons of Godzilla and Frankenstein and Mr. Lobo and everything else that he did so wonderfully. And of course, not just that, just a great guy. Great person to talk to online and everywhere else. Just a teddy bear of a guy. We certainly still miss him, but they have a whole shrine to him there at the hot dog place. And I definitely want to visit, pay my respects, visit that place, and see some of our Michigan fans. Then after that, we're gonna go to Lakewood, Ohio, and maybe we'll get to see Phyllis. Maybe she'll the queen of the riffs will grace us with her presence if we come through Lakewood, Ohio. And then after that, we're going to be headed straight home, and maybe not straight home. Maybe we'll stop in Pittsburgh, see some of our Monster Bash friends. But if we don't see them then, we'll definitely see them all in July in Pittsburgh area for Monster Bash. And then we'll be arriving in Paradise, Pennsylvania, in which we'll collapse and probably die at that point. We have our Sugar Hill DVDs in the works, so when we get back, that'll be one of the first things we do, is checking out those Blu-rays, rather, not DVDs. The Sugar Hill. Did I say Sugar Ray? We're not doing that. Sugar Hill.
I made the same mistake when we were
No. Oh God, I'm just hearing that song in my head now. Anyhow, Zombies from Sugar Hill Blu-ray, Cinema Insomnia Blu-ray will be inspected, and then they'll be approved, and then they'll be made and they'll go out. And so if you've been waiting for anything really, because we'll start mailing our other stuff, that any of your orders that you've done while you've been gone, we'll start mailing those out. And as you can tell, still have a little bit of a rasp. I'm not 100% well. I was down for like 4 days. We had rented a car for a week to get ourselves back home, and then of course I immediately get sick. So we've been having to add days to the rental car to get us the rest of the way home. So if you are feeling generous and you want to continue to support our effort across country, you can go to our fundraiser, which is cinemainsomnia.com/LA trip. Even though we're left LA already, we still got to get ourselves home. But you guys have been amazing so far. I mean, we really have just been able to achieve so much because of you, and we're able to make all of these stops because of you. If you are on one of our stops and you're happy about us stopping in your area and plan on seeing us, maybe it would be worth a donation to you. Anyhow, that's all I've got for now. I could talk for another 4 hours at you, but I'd like to get some sleep tonight. We've got a big day ahead of us, probably a 9-hour drive ahead of us. So yeah, so all systems go for now.